Om Gurubhyo Namaha. Myth never was, but always is, said by Joseph Campbell. The timelessness of myths and the universality of myth all over the world symbolically presents the psychic unity of mankind at all times. The current universe is operated with boundaries, different identities, spirit of division, polarized duality, etc. The collective human psyche is thus wounded and injured. Myth can, at this moment, provide a healing touch, can lead to the unification of mankind. Thus, I invite you all to the world of myths with this beginning. Please come to listen. Repugnance demand froze that moment. Brahma became speechless. After a pause, Brahma questioned repugnant. Does it include Lord Shiva also? Repugnant's reply was unequivocal. Yes, including Shiva. No gods or goddesses should be staying in Varanasi. They all should leave the boundary of Kashi. It appeared that the demand was not egoistic. It was as if an expert's requirement placed in simple demand. Why such a demand? Asked Lord Brahma. When things disintegrate, adharma sets in. What dharma held together through upholding principles, adharma breaks and splits. Thus, the energy used for holding things together, systems together, order in place, gets released, which further splits everything very fast. Gods and goddesses are all storehouse of high energy. Energy joins hands with energy automatically. This would only lead to complete destruction. Hence, the gods and goddesses have to be out of this vicinity. That's all. Brahma agreed to this demand and ordered all gods to leave the vicinity of Varanasi. The order was obeyed by all gods including Shiva. There was a time when Kashi was without Shiva. Kashi was cordoned off, and in the outer territory, Ganas were established with the help of the leader of the Ganas, Ganapati, at all four directions, starting with Delhi Ganapati. Kashi was cordoned off with the intention of not allowing other destructive energies entry, as well as the energy of Kashi spreading out. This was the time when Brahma found that Varanasi was splitting itself, adharma was spreading across. There was no one to hold dharma together in Varanasi. That's the time he found that Repugnant, a tribal king, was holding his country with dharma, and everyone was following dharma without any deviation. That's when Brahma went and asked Repugnant whether he can take over Varanasi and establish Dharma there. What we heard before is follow up after that request. Repugnant worked tirelessly to set in order. Gradually, he reduced the speed of destruction. He set in order and process. He brought in discipline everywhere. At that point in time, Dharma was re-established in Kashi. Everything started functioning on clockwise order. But still, something was missing. Repugnant felt it. There is order, there is discipline, but something still was missing. He went to Ganapati and asked him, Ganapati, you are the son of Parvati. You saved Varanasi once from Vyasa. You brought back the fame of Kashi from Vyasa Kashi. So tell me, in spite of bringing Dharma, why am I feeling empty? What I have done was what Shiva could not do. But Anand, happiness, is elusive. Why, Ganapati? Why? Ganapati laughed. How can you be happy in Kashi without Shiva? When Shiva is absent, with him equality, inner peace and inner joy are also absent. When Shiva is present, he stands for equality, inner peace and inner joy. All of them are self-driven in people, not imposed. You can impose discipline and dharma, but not inner need for peace and tranquility. That Shiva alone can bring in everyone. Bring him back repugnant. You can feel happy again. The king prayed Shiva, requested him to come again to Varanasi and take over the rule from him. Thus, Shiva returned Kashi. The undiluted and unconditional love of Shiva brought Anand back to people. Every myth has a symbolic meaning, and it is our duty to unearth the hidden meaning from the symbolic narration of every myth. No one can be called wrong when you interpret a myth, and in fact, myths invite you to interpret it. The quality of your interpretation helps you to expand your consciousness and helps you to heal your psyche. Thank you.